When you were a kid, do you remember walking into more colorful restaurants? That's a nostalgic feeling that just can't really be recaptured as an adult. You can only wish the kids now are experiencing that same joy you had. Or are they? So basically, throughout American history until probably very recently, whenever restaurants would open, the building would look unique so it stands out from other restaurants. The outside and the interior had these different types of really cool designs. And of course, over time, the type of style changed, but still different restaurants stood out from one another. And in my opinion, I think the 2000s decade, maybe even early 2010s, is when that stuff peaked. I mean, does everyone remember the red roofs at McDonald's? I mean, if you were at one of those McDonald's and it had the play place, I mean, that's basically heaven right there. And there still are a lot of McDonald's that have the red roofs and haven't been remodeled, but it's nothing compared to the new ones. And that seems to be the case with a lot of restaurants these days. Although I will say, when it comes to the new Burger King outside designs, they're not as bad as some of the other ones, because at least the coloring is a little bit different and looks a little bit retro. But I still miss those ones from like the 2000s decade for sure. It's not just the outside though that's drastically changed, it's also the inside. I mean, in most restaurants, it's just like the most basic gray colors. The tables are boring and brown. Of course, you have some exceptions, the ones that haven't been remodeled yet, but that does not account for all the ones that have.
This is not okay. This is okay.
I think a lot of people subconsciously have not really even noticed these changes because they've happened slowly over time. But I'm telling you, if you look back at any picture of like a restaurant from 10, 15 years ago and compare it to like an average restaurant now, you'll notice kind of a bit of a change there. It feels like the void effect is happening to all the restaurants. They're all getting captured.
I understood that reference.
And if you thought I was done, I was not, because even in some of the restaurants, like the cups they use or the boxes for the food were more colorful back in the day. And now kids these days don't have that same experience, although they probably don't care because they're on their iPad. But stuff that is specifically targeted towards kids, like Happy Meals or whatever kids meals the restaurants sell, a lot of those boxes and even toys were better quality back in the day. Although admittedly nowadays there still are some pretty unique stuff every now and then, mainly like the adult Happy Meals. And it's so crazy that all this stuff with simplifying the restaurants has started like in the era where all the logos for literally everything are being oversimplified. I mean, literally, the life has been taken out of every single company's brand. I don't even know how that's a good marketing strategy because it feels like everything just blends in now. Nothing is unique. Although I haven't really heard anything about businesses losing a ton of money from doing this, which is honestly sad because they really need to be losing money to learn a lesson. I'm just really kind of hoping that in the near future, this kind of stuff is reversed and goes back to how it was because that was just a lot of fun. And maybe I'm just watching too many Crow Burger exploring restaurant videos. But regardless, this is something that needs to be brought to everyone's attention. I mean, if things go bad enough, maybe we should protest by everyone agreeing to not eat at McDonald's until they have the red roofs back. Although that would be impossible to get every American to cooperate. But anyways, let me know your thoughts on this in the comment section down below. Let me know what your favorite kind of look for a restaurant is, what you have nostalgia for with these fast food chains. As always, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys next time.